Let's go, let's go! One win book.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in...
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting!
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat...
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smith. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted... It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Mouts...
Oh, but you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never...
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your...
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding,
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis where the...
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect it.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
Like reading, huh? Mr. Five...
Oh, amazing!
Hello? Xingqiu?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up... And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree, ludicrously
Quit quoting proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to
Oh, great speech.
There you are, eavesdropper.
No, my soul! Body and mind.
Let me amuse myself a little.
We're open.
Boba, get them!
Blink! Time to act.
Pew pew!
West Wind, carry me!
Witness the
You
power of
really
good
know
work.
how to get me going.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state... Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace and...
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not—
Wow! So that's how that turned out. This whole...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right— Fine. But, as per tradition, from now on, he shall be—
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last...
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today.
urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left...
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will...
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be...
Thank you, thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let you... Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's... Seems business is booming at... But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I'll keep this close.
Finally, a seat with a view. You do tell the cleverest jokes.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order...
The subordinate I sent was not
we just ran into a minor procurement, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell...
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our good...
I understand. I am indebted to...
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is cool. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him? You said you had other things to look into, as if you're... When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the text...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people... Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want...
No need to worry about that. From what I know, They share my sense. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on... Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither...
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Hey! Stop ignoring... Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some... Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving...
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests... Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get... For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on... Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, first, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another...
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation, and once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at... Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a... all right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Oi! Shh! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. All of it would be far more than you actually want. What are you saying? Of course my business is all... If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted...
What should I try this time?
Hi, anything You want all my core lapis? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being... Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business nothing. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue.
Hello there. Are you...
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so... look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine.
All right. We'll pay. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery. I don't know where exactly, but if I can... So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll send... Oh, thank you.
That's that, then. Well... Make a note of the location. We'll send the
The Saiyan Animal Archive! This should be fun! Yeah!
You're toast! Yeah! Look at you, Boozle! Got me that time! Pew pew! Windblade! Boba, get them!
Surprise baptism!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Yeah! Windblade!
Let's stir things up!
Pew pew! Boba, get them! Prepare to be blown away! I'm a rock!
Hey, should we close this empty chest and leave it out in the open?
Let's go! Here we go! Look, quick! Make a note of the... That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope...
Done and dusted! Yeah! Paimon's got a knack for this business, Now for the final stop on our...
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The max...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to... I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after... But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you.
Huh. Okay then. But tell me, what on earth do you...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know...
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the next... Anyway, let's get going, because apparently...
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan—
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't— He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is—
So it was you! You were the one
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like—
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Was it not one of your own men who said that—
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please.
Diana Special! Pew pew!
This should be fun!
Windblade! Be gone!
You're open!
Pay your dues.
Let's stir things up!
Eat this! Windblade!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
You can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoner.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters?
What are you saying, Master?
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You are the heir.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of
Drats! I've been played like a
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, 3 times the market rate sounds fair.
How dare you!
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy?
Fine.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you...
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking, Xing. So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Very droll. My family can always tell me from...
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you guhua geek. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs...
Save me, save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for the... Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, to have made such valiant and chivalrous...
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about...
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance?
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're...
What if I told you that a reward...
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't...
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much... The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains...
Wow, that's the second...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh...
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to...
Do people really look down on the Guhua clans?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured book... What?
What was that? Paimon saw...
Oh, that little rascal